Hey guys, what's going on? Matt Wieder here, sitting with Ginny Wolkoff. She's our Legacy Mortgage Agent Spotlight of the Month here for December. Jenny, thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
So, first and foremost, you've been really busy and had a lot of closings in the last couple of weeks. So, outside of, I just want to kind of talk about yourself. You've been doing this quite a bit of time, have experience. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been a realtor for almost 20 years. Every day, every week, every month is different. It's a fascinating career. I recommend it to people start much younger than I did.
Yeah, yeah. You're in this. What areas do you service most? Is it Lehigh Valley area or
Lehigh Valley only. Okay. I prefer. Have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. So you still seem to cover quite a bit, but the Lehigh Valley is a pretty big area.
Exactly.
Okay, good. So and you work over at RE/MAX. Been there for a while. Great office, right down here locally, located in Allentown area. So geographically wise, that's where that is, which is great because it's you touch everywhere.
With the Bethlehem office as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting about
So
Bethlehem. That's right. You have two offices.
That's right.
Big bonus there. You got two offices to work for. So, so you've been doing really, really well this month and this year, really. I've been having a knockout year. So I figured it'd be good to have you come in because being so successful and going through, you kind of know what's going on with things and staying on top of things, which leads a lot into with doing it as long as you have been, staying on top of the trends and trainings and the market. So maybe you can give us a little insight of what that entails as an agent. You can't just like sit back and just do the same thing, right?
It's not your parents' market.
That's a great quote. I'm going to steal that one. That's a very good quote.
It's very different than it was even 5 years ago.
Okay.
The work that especially first-time home buyers need to do to stay ahead of the game may take time, and it needs good preparation. The work that people who are selling and want to buy have to do is a different kind of preparation.
Yeah.
Particularly if you want to use the proceeds from one house to buy the next house. So I tend to work at both ends of the spectrum.
Okay. Yeah. What are you seeing as a trend? Are you seeing more of that in our market with the, you hinted about people have to sell or have the equity in their home. So
or have access to other equity.
Okay.
And can buy before they sell, which is, of course, the ideal situation.
Are you seeing that that's most common?
Yes.
Or most, I should say, for sellers, that's what they want to see.
Yes.
Yeah, and going through with
that.
that.
Exactly.
So all that stuff, too, doesn't just happen overnight. It doesn't just, as we all know.
No, it does not.
What are you seeing with new, especially with buyers coming to you, like lead time or, hey, I'm thinking about buying a house. What are you seeing like statistically from the time they come to see you till we have keys in hand and find the right property and that whole process? Are we talking, is it a quicker process, a longer process? What are you seeing with that?
It depends on how many ducks you have in a row to start. A lot of people don't know even where to start, and for them it's going to take a year, sometimes 2 years, of planning and saving and making a budget and figuring out what they want and what they don't want. For others, they know pretty much what they want to do. In this market, realtors, I do not show a house unless I have an ironclad pre-approval in hand.
Yeah.
So I work with clients before we even show them a house to
you have to get all those in a row.
Get all the finances straight because things happen very quickly in this market.
Yeah.
At certain price points, houses are on the market for 5 days. That's it.
Wow.
You don't have time to gather all your materials. You have to do that all first.
Yeah.
So it's very intense for a short period of time. And then you can relax.
Yes, that's everyone gets to that relaxing part. That's where it's. Ginny and I just had a client from out of state who was a sweetheart. And then, well, you could tell a bit of story about with her going through. She had her house to sell. Luckily, her employer was buying it.
Buying the house.
So it was a relocation, state to state. Ginny facilitated the whole thing with the move. It was a lot.
She's actually moving in tomorrow.
Oh, that's fantastic. No, she was fantastic to work with. But that was multi-state moves, house to sell, another house to buy. You ended up having funds available that might not have been that we had to work to be creative on. So all those things. So that's a great takeaway, I think, going from this year into next year is, you hit it out earlier, working with someone, getting things together making phone calls, getting those things.
I think a lot of people think that all realtors do is show pretty houses, and they don't understand the work that it takes before you even go to a house front door.
Yeah.
That's the intense part of the job that nobody sees.
Yes. That's a lot of, and even so on the other side of the tracks too, on the selling side, listing a home, you had a client, if I'm not mistaken, that had multiple properties to sell. And between estates and trusts and all that kind of stuff too, that's a whole nother thing. It's not just all buyers. You work with a lot of sellers too. So, I mean, a little bit involved with the selling side of things going into next year, sellers in a seller's market. Any inclination? Is things changing for sellers? What would you have any insight to that as well?
The Lehigh Valley is still growing. As much as there's pressure on jobs and people being unemployed and laid off, we still have, the projections are 10,000 people in the next 6 years are moving to the Lehigh Valley. We don't have enough houses.
Yes.
So the competition for buyers is really, really tough, which is why you have to be completely prepared before you do it. Yeah. If you're a seller, chances are your house is going to sell very quickly, which means you have a different set of ducks to get in a row.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
In a good way. So that's where putting that together, because a lot of people ask, should I do repairs? Should I not do repairs? Should I upgrade things? Calling someone like Ginny, a real estate agent, to look at your property, and really give a once-over on it. And I'm sure you probably go there, take a tour of the home, all those things that kind of do your homework, just like a buyer would get their homework to buy.
And what we're also suggesting is, in many cases, pay to have an inspector come to find the flaws in your house before you list it. It gives you the opportunity to make the repairs or to disclose what you know.
Yes.
And then negotiating when you do have an offer becomes easier.
Yeah. That's a fantastic tip that I don't think a lot of people are doing.
No, they're not.
Yeah. It probably should be, and it helps out. And it's just, again, doing your homework so you don't have an issue down the road. Excellent. All right. Well, all of those things were fantastic tips from this year into next year. Again, all reasons why you're sitting here today, because you've been doing so well just statistically with your sales, helping buyers and sellers on both sides and sometimes on the same property. So I want to thank you for coming in today and doing this. If you guys out there have any questions, thinking about anything real estate, this is a person to call. Give Ginny a call. All of her contact information is at the end of this video. Reach out, give her a call, set up consultations, and see what you guys can do. But again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.